And then the next day, your door was burned down in Russia. Your front door was burned down in Russia. What is the connection?
Oh, constantly they called me like enemy of the state, like I have cases open here and there.
Andrey, popularly known as Legalize, was a famous Russian artist.
Now he's in Lithuania, exiled, banned, and his front door burned down. Question is, why?
You can go outside with the clean piece of paper and they go to prison for the word peace was extremist. They kill people like
Really?
people like me, like one by one.
Lovely viewers, welcome to today's episode of Life as a Foreigner. I'm your host, Princess Benito. Today's guest is Russian and a refugee here in Lithuania, a political refugee. Andrey.
I am.
Yeah, hello. You dropped an album just last week.
I am.
Yeah, which I really love. It's so amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love this fact. This fact, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know, our viewers should listen to it. It's called. My name is Andrey, yes, but I have like my nickname that most people know me by is Legalize, and the name of the album is Episode 4, as in Star Wars, which means A New Hope. So please listen to it, you will enjoy it. I try to make it as spring sun as possible. It's very sunny, but with the problems of today's world too. Everything in Russian, but I will make a translation in English available somehow.
Yeah, English would be very cool because I loved the song. I loved it, but I couldn't really understand everything. Of course, there were some English words thrown in every now and then, but I couldn't really understand everything. By the way, guys, we will leave the link to that album in the description of this video and also his Instagram profile. He's so cool. You guys should follow him. You will love him. Yeah, so you dropped that album. And then the next day, your door was burned down in Russia. Your front door was burned down in Russia. What is the connection?
Oh, it's not easy in my country right now. It's turned to dictatorship, like so quick, with the same guy being here like in office for 25 years already. Yeah, and he's legitimate. Oh, the situation in the world a little hectic, like little anxious.
Yeah.
But we're still people. We still live our lives, and yeah, with all these crazy things going on, we really learned what's the most important. Like it's the loved ones around us, like great, kind people around you. It's the best thing. It's our gift in our life. So we're blessed with it. And actually, yeah, my album is about this. Like, let's stay together. Let's not be afraid of these evil guys because they are evil, because they are weak. Like it's weak soul, you know.
Regardless of how they try to appear strong, like physically, inside, indeed.
Exactly, like all this toxic masculinity, the loudest guy usually
exactly,
have no guts.
So do you think this is a warning from the state? Like your front door getting burned down. You think it's a warning from the state?
It goes constantly. They called me like enemy of the state, like foreign agent. I have cases open here and there. I stopped caring. It's like voodoo dance for me. Like they can burn like everything. I'm like, okay, like kill me already there. Forget about me.
So
Constantly.
yeah, they try to modify the news to make it look like what they are doing is good, right?
Yeah, and we just not okay with our country invaded other country. So I usually don't care at all. But this time it was the date of my release, so this is why I put the wood to the fire of my album to be talked about. So this is why, like, the first time I posted something from that place, that site. So this is what they try to do. Yeah, they have all the television, they have all the radio, they have newspapers, and they shit in people's minds.
Yeah.
The Ukraine, like our brothers.
Yeah.
Like literally my friends for whom I performed always.
Are from Ukraine.
Are from Ukraine, yes, of course. Like amazing people, amazing cities, amazing towns. And in my country, they tell all these lies like they hate Russians or hate Russian language. No, like I have proofs, I have pictures and videos of me performing and the whole square of people, like thousands of people, everybody singing with me in Russian.
Really?
Yeah,
Where?
Of course, in Kiev, in the capital.
Wow. Was this before this happened? Like the whole situation?
Like
with
shortly
Putin?
before it happened.
Okay.
Well, it started to happening like a long time ago already, after they took like the part of Ukraine, the Crimea. They took the whole like island, semi-island first. Then it starts a little hybrid war that was going on since 2014, and then they just started like real war. Like I'm sitting home, it's about 5 hours at the morning. I didn't sleep that night, and I talk with like my friends. They bombing us like,
oh no,
like, yeah, in the capital of the city in the 21st century.
Who does that?
Russia.
Yeah, I mean,
official
yeah,
Russia.
21st century. I mean, who does that in 21st century? Like
yeah.
Who?
It's
like,
just
yeah.
it's just crazy. So it's pure evil that goes from there, and people should like consider it serious.
Of course,
it's just
but people are dying, so of course it's very serious. Yeah. But do you think in Russia there are more people like you, people that are like against his actions like you?
Of course, we always wanted the best for our country, the democratic voting, changing our presidents if they dirty, right? Or to change for better, or have some kind of competition, you know?
Yeah.
And now it's just stagnation, like old guy sitting there for 36 years. He has all the media. He started with democratic speeches and everything. Then slowly he took this TV channel, he closed this newspaper, and now it's clean. Like he killed all the opposition politics.
Really?
Or put them in jail, like one by one, like journalists.
But how did you, the citizens, sit down for it to get to this extent? When he started doing it, why were you, or were you guys protesting and it was just not strong enough, or were you scared for your lives?
We were protesting. It was.
But he was too powerful.
But, yeah, he built it bit by bit. The whole army that's called Rosgvardia.
Rosgvardia.
Yeah, it's literally an army to protect the government from people.
Ah, okay. Then the man really planned this a very long time ago.
Yeah, he's special agent, like Secret Service.
Okay.
So he's paranoid. He's small. He probably had.
Oh, he's small.
He's very small.
I see him on TV. I thought he was big.
No, he's like worst kind of guy. Like he's small. He has all these complexes, like Napoleon complex, or I don't know.
Okay.
Probably he was bullied real hard in his childhood,
So now
he's
humans.
taken over like all these missiles and everything, like sitting there like in big palaces or something.
Oh God.
And he has all the propaganda, like day and night, every radio, TV,
It's just
newspaper, him, like he's saving everybody.
Saving everybody from what? Who put them in this situation in the first place? Was it not you?
People start like when you hear it like 25 years, only this without any like opposite view.
Yeah, at some point you get brainwashed to believe that what he's telling you is actually true.
Yeah, so we have the biggest country in the world. As a territory goes, like it's 1/7 of the whole world. Like Russia, it's like big.
Yeah.
And it has 150 million people around, and they like mostly brainwashed or afraid, because we were protesting when we could. Then he started like bring people to jails.
Everybody's scared for their
prisons. Yeah, you can't go outside. People started trolling them, like they go outside somewhere with the clean piece of paper, and they go to prison for it.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, you go
Absolutely.
outside with a clean piece of paper. You go.
Yes.
But why?
Because he doesn't want it. Like one guy doesn't want it, and he has all the control, and nobody can do anything to
No, for me
to
it
him.
makes no sense. It makes.
It's a long time ago. It's absolutely absurd. It's like the world and everything we knew about the world like upside down. Like it's totally like he almost destroyed Ukraine, the whole foreign country, like European great country. They did their way to the great future for them, like great country is Ukraine. He destroyed it.
Yeah, of course.
He killed so many people, and he called it saving. Like we came to save you. Like what?
Have I asked you to come and save me? Has Ukraine asked you to come and save them? Like it's insane.
They fight, and they never ever attacked Russia. And when you start to talk to people who brainwashed, they tell you like million stories that all lies upon lies, and like those lies are so absurd. Like it's, I don't know if you read George Orwell, like 1984.
No, I've not read.
He had a book about those anti-utopia genre of literature. Like it's exactly like in those books. We were reading it when we were young and thought like, whoa, this is the horror.
Yeah.
And it's worse right
now,
right
you're
now
living
in
the
my
horror.
country. Yes.
It's insane. It's
Yeah.
insane. Completely insane. So do you think he's after you because of the music you are singing?
Sure.
But
Like-
what message do you deliver through the music that is so dangerous to like trigger the state to come after you?
Freedom and critical thinking, and freedom. Like how he like we were brothers, like two two countries close. It's like Lithuania and Latvia.
Yeah. And he just
Okay,
come.
and he just said, and with friends, like a lot of relatives, like half of Ukraine have Russian blood, half
Russia
yeah.
has Ukrainian blood.
Not the half of Russia
Oh,
because,
like-
because it's too big,
Okay,
you
a
know.
big portion
and we
of it,
have, yeah,
okay.
big, like biggest, like we all have like uncle or family or wife, like it's like this, like these people. And then one day he just say, okay, now we kill Ukrainians, and everybody like, yeah, okay, go.
Because
like
he has already brainwashed them. Yeah. It was easy for him to later convince them that like we should take over Ukraine because the way I see it, he had been working on this like a very long time ago. So
yeah,
it was easy for him to just execute this let's take Ukrainian plan. Ukraine plan. Yeah.
Crazy things are going like
Yeah.
really upside down.
Yeah, exactly.
And people support or not support, but say it because of fear. So the fear is his weapon against his own people. Like it's nothing for them. It's just 150 slaves, 50 million slaves for him.
Yeah,
And he just drops, like takes people as soldiers and just drops their
Oh my
like
God. He doesn't care about people's lives the way I
at
see
all.
it.
Like it's a pure psychopath. You know, they don't have even the organ to produce mercy or shame or some kind of
Empathy, nothing.
like zero. He just
Go and kill. They are going to kill.
yeah, what he wants, and people like nothing for him. They say it's 500,000 already died there.
Oh my God.
It's
Maybe
like
he will kill all
it's
his people
crazy.
and then it will be over for him. If he manages to kill all the people that can actually fight for his country, let's see how he gets soldiers to fight for him again.
Yeah, it's just a tragedy for the whole my nation. We have a long history of oppression, of big oppression. Like we had the slavery almost the same for the same time, same year as the America has slavery. Like
in the past.
but our slaves were our own people, you know, in our place. So the whole country is some kind of slaves that was called крепостные, like you have a few closer to royal, like rich people, and others were just slaves. Then it was the communist revolution first, then communist terror, then we have this biggest war, the World War II. It's about 20 million of Russians died in that war because the former dictator doesn't care also. Like it's Germans that they fought. They died about 6 million, but Russians like 20 plus million of people. So it's a long, sad story about
your leaders just treating you like this. Yeah. I really hope in the near future he gets a leader that actually sees his subjects, his citizens as humans but not weapons that he could just use for his own benefits.
And we thought that the whole world steps up to the progression, you know, to the ideas of humanism, to like understand and live together like with many different peoples, different colors, sexual orientation, like everything we learn. But now it's like fascism back.
He's taking you like thousands of years, hundreds of years
They
back.
put people in jail for rainbow earrings. It's a fact. Like you can see like her, this girl's name and pictures of her trials. Like it's real. This is what they did.
Oh God. Wow. It's truly insane.
Absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, then you are lucky. You are lucky you've actually been able to flee. Is this
Yes.
your most political album? This new album of yours? Is this your most political work yet, or like it's like more personal?
It's hard for me to distract politics from the real life, and I think this thing we should stop separate. Politics is all around us, like something happens in the world, like prices change to something, or so. Politics is just what's going on outside, like people who say things like I'm not into politics, like I don't want to know what outside, like literally. So of course, if my whole life changed, I lost, like I left, not lost, I left everything there, like the home of my brave and noble relatives, ancestors, who were like really good people, great people there, trying to move our beloved country forward. And I left everything there. Like I had my businesses. I was very popular, like concerts every week, many times, like selling albums, being big superstar and everything.
And now you are here, no one knows you.
Yeah, and then like one day I'm here with one bag of, and I'm like having nobody here, like nothing, and it just came here, and I was happy as fuck.
Okay.
Can I curse? Can I curse?
You've already done it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, because sometimes you can say better.
Of course.
Yeah, Yeah, and I was happy. I'm standing here, and I'm seeing the flag of Ukraine, like the first day, and it's sunny and it's beautiful, and I breathe. Wow, and I see this flag of Ukraine here, and yesterday I was in a place where they put people in jail for it, like for anything.
So it's like
blue and yellow, like everything. And here, like I'm home. I felt like I'm home here, and I still feel it. I love Lithuania so much. I love Vilnius so much.
I'm so happy you found a home here. Like honestly, I'm just so, when we tested the first time and you told me you left Russia and you are here in Lithuania and you were a refugee, I felt so happy for you, because like what I have been hearing, I hear that most people in Russia are actually in support of what their president is doing. They don't see anything wrong with that. And even some Russians here in Lithuania, when you try to talk to them, they tell you like, oh, like they try to defend Russia. And then I just spoke to you, and then
some of them, older generation,
actually, I spoke to a young person once, and she was defending Russia for what they are doing to Ukraine. Then I spoke to you, and you were so against all the evil acts that were going on, and you told me how you fled. I was just so happy for you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks to Lithuania saving us. It's different. Yeah.
So what does making music feel for you now as a refugee, as an artist, and as a father? Of course, right now here you are not popular at all. No one knows you, but I'm sure with time you'll get back your fame.
So much Russians left. Since war started, it's about 1 million people already. Is
it easy to live?
Across the whole world right now. Across the whole world, Europe, everywhere, Russians just spread through the world.
You mean Russians left Russia?
Yes.
Is it easy to leave Russia? to just move out of?
Easy to live.
It's easy to move out of Russia at this point.
The borders is still open, and
great.
everybody's surprised. But one day it will be closed, because we have a history with Soviet Union. It was always closed. You cannot leave it. But for now, you still can.
I'm surprised.
But Russian people are poor, like mad poor. Like I am like big superstar there, and it's not easy for me to go somewhere and build everything anew.
Yeah, it would take some time.
It's hard. It's hard for people. People are afraid, or people have old parents. They can't leave, or some.
They have a family. It's difficult to move with the family, like with kids, small kids. But do you not have old parents or like such?
I have a father. He's there, but he pretty open to the world. Well, I hope to see him once at least. I really hope.
But do you
He's
think
old. I have my nightmares that I might not see him, and I love him, and he loves me. And he's not very good to fly planes already and everything, but we try something. My sister lives for a long time in Spain. He visited her a lot of times, so we're planning somehow to see him. Yeah,
that would be nice. Maybe one of these days when he visits, don't let him go back anymore, because
maybe yeah.
Yeah.
But thing is, if you live there and don't talk,
you will not be in trouble.
You can leave. You can leave. Yeah, it's a Russian roulette. Pun intended.
But like, I mean, for your own selfish reasons, and if I were you, I'll be selfish about this, because I just can't put myself in a state of thinking that I'll never see my parents again. I just can't imagine myself thinking that way. So if it were me, I'll make sure that I find a way to have my father close to me by all means. So yeah, at least if he gets, I mean, that's just my point of view. So if I were in your shoes, this is what I would do.
Sure, yeah. But he just had his operation a little. He's good, not the right time, but sure we will plan something with my sister. Yes.
What was the most emotional track on this album for you, and why?
The whole album actually, like it's well, I do it for a long time already, like 30 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I just released before this album, I released the other, like the best of 30 years. It was my like checkpoint. It's called The Big Beginning, I called it, to start anew, like, and it has 30 tracks for 30 years. So what I try to say, like, I can do it, you know, and it's like the distance between what I feel and what you hear, like it's shorter and shorter and shorter. So it's actually like everything that I feel, speak, see, hear, and reflecting about our past as a humans, thinking about not the particular country and particular nationality, but as humans, like we have this animal instincts there, like all this aggression.
Of course, we are first-class animals, so.
Yeah, but all like our progress, as I see it, we should go like from animals that we were to the humans, or to the like
civilized animals we are now.
Civilized, yeah, educated, helping each other, and to the way to God, if you will, right? Like not back to animal, but but to God, to admitting all our instincts that we have for a million years, admitting and learning to operate it, to live the better lives. You know, and now they just rolling it back like no. Let's kill the other tribe, and then like we are the same like everybody. Like what you doing? Like people can talk.
Everybody should have the freedom to speak.
And the whole world like is open now. Like with the internet, like we are like.
Andrey, you know what? I want a freestyle from you. From your album. Just give us a freestyle. Even if it is 1 second. Okay. Even if it is one lyric. I'm okay.
Okay. Give me the rhythm.
Okay. How should I go? Should I go like this?
Грязные порции, когда темные силы шагают прямо по тебе, сейчас моя Россия. Оказалось, мы не знали, что такое грозы, когда только слегка водичка моросила. Переживем войну, перекочуем зимы и пересоберем по-новому массивы. Пусть будущее будет общий стимул, когда безумие дом родной перекосило. Я в новой Одиссее, в дальних странах, искать своих душой и сердцем не устану. Потом поймем, не зря все это вывозили, когда пора кристальности опять настанет. Во тьму шагаю, зная, будет солнце. Мне как тебе сейчас невыносимо. Здоровый, мирный станет Украина. И засверкают снова сникеры. Красиво!
Nice, high five. That's really nice. I loved it. Like I felt the emotion in you just coming out. Just
the rhythm is international. The emotion is international.
This is so cool.
Right.
So, I listened to the album. I liked it, but I thought, okay, maybe when it is like recorded, maybe something is altered. But you just sitting here, so nice.
Yeah, like I say, it's the whole life there. You just bring it to people. Yeah, and I was working like since the day I came here. I was thinking because the day I came here, the previous album dropped, and there was a track like big anti-war track.
Oh!
That says just peace to your home. Peace to your home. Yes. And they called me extremist. They opened like 3 cases about this. They banned it like for free to your the word peace was extremist. Like if you say peace, yeah, it's extremist word. So I literally before releasing, I took it to lawyers, like good lawyers.
In Russia?
Like they Russians, but already like
exposed. Okay.
around the world. Yeah. And I asked them, can I make the censored version like to release? And they say, no, it's impossible. It's like half of the words should be. And I said, okay, just show me which words. And I created the like version. I called it North Korea version. Like, and half of the words were beep, boop, beep. Yeah, and those words are like to your home. So the word peace was out of it, like because it's extremist.
So you got in trouble.
And they call me extremist, like anyway. So now they burned doors or like it's crazy, absurd.
It's so crazy. Of all the things you could do, you went to bend the door. Like, how does this even make sense?
Yeah. Plus, plus, I'm not sure it was my door because, like, I don't have property there no more. Like,
maybe they just thought it was yours and they went to burn it, thinking you'd get hit for it.
I don't know. Yeah, but they do it anyway and show it on TV everywhere, like to put a lesson to to people like
not
me.
To do that.
Like, yeah, exactly.
What was the moment you knew that you just can't live in Russia anymore? Enough is enough. You have to leave.
I tried till the last possibility, like and I was banned to perform or in Russia. I was banned for many years before the real big war started.
Just because of the type of music and the message you deliver out there.
Yeah, because I was talking about it before, look where it's going, look, and they already put me in all blacklists. It's not legal. They don't have laws for it in constitution, but they just called so I fly somewhere. Russia is freaking big, and I fly somewhere 8 hours or 9 hours. To perform somewhere. Then the day I came there and prepared for everything, and people made a promo for it, commercials, billboards with come legalized concert, everything. And they wait until I'm there, and then they call them, we don't recommend you to do this. And everybody knows what it means. Nobody asking questions or everything. We don't recommend. Boom. And nothing.
Really?
Yeah, for a few years before I left. But I still tried. To talk, to be
reasonable with them,
and to be in my home. I'm all my roots from there.
Yeah.
I'm Russian, and my ancestors are heroes or legends, in television or radio, or my father is big scientist, professor of different universities around the world, and everything. I'm this is my home. I don't want to give it to invade. He actually usurpation. They literally invaded my country. Yeah.
Well, we can put it this way.
This mafia.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the worst thing for me that people are okay with.
No, but like we said before, they've been brainwashed. Yeah.
And frightened.
Yeah, who wants to die?
Yeah. So I tried, and then when they start to bomb Kiev, and they came with the army of 200,000 of army, with tanks and everything, just one day, one morning. Exactly like Hitler, by the way, when Hitler attacked Soviet Union and bombed Kiev, it was 4 o'clock, the day 22nd June. They made the same, but February 24th.
Okay, then you were right for calling this man
exactly in 4 o'clock, exactly.
He's enjoying this, for real.
He repeating after Hitler, it's his,
apparently I think
his
it is
loved one.
Maybe he actually wants to surpass Hitler. Maybe he wants people to say that he's he did way worse than Hitler.
Yeah, because Hitler didn't have atomic bomb, nuclear weapons, but this guy, he says he has. It's probably rusty as fuck.
Or maybe he actually has it for real, because he's trying to look powerful and he's trying to be powerful.
So yeah, this situation is really serious, and it's hard to
even explain how it is.
To tell it to you, we don't want to ruin your day or your mood.
Yeah.
But this is what's going on. Yeah. But they can't shut us down.
Yeah.
And I couldn't. I left everything to stay who I am, because I speak truth. Speak
but
truth.
Actually,
this is what
you did, I think, is kind of good, because this situation, if you were still there and you kept pushing, you could have gotten yourself killed. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
And still, the danger of it here too, and around the world. They kill people
Really?
like me, like one by one.
But I mean, it's better for you here than it is over there.
Of
At least
course.
it will be, in my
Absolutely,
opinion, maybe it will
absolutely.
be a little bit more difficult to kill you from here than it would be to kill you in Russia.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I hope so.
your movement, you moving out of Russia, meaning it wasn't a rush at all because you took your time to plan it, before leaving. Okay.
I had my time a little. I didn't leave like the same day, February. I had obligations for my friends. I should finish the previous album with my friend, with the company that financed this. So I finished it. I prepared a little, sell all I could there and everything. And still, like, it wasn't like I came here with a lot of money or something. So from zero, and I'm good with this. And it's been in my life actually many times. If we go back, like I lived in Africa, like I left to Africa in when I was 17.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Wow, Ryan, I really want to ask you so many questions, but I think I'll get there.
It's Congo.
Yeah.
It's Congo. Not the Congo, former Zaire, but
Republic
the
of Congo.
Republic of Congo.
Okay.
Yeah, I lived in Pointe Noire for a year and some. My first wife was half Congolese, half Russian.
Really?
Yeah, and we came there when I was 17, just to start business there as we planned.
I'm definitely going to ask you a lot of questions about this Congo. But right now, let me just go on with this one. I wanted to ask you, how has your perception of home changed since you became a political refugee?
First of all, it's not the GPS point, you know. Home.
Okay.
Home is where I feel home.
Okay, but do you know that, like, growing up until I started like recording this podcast with people and discussing home, for me, each time I thought about home, I said it in one of the episodes that when I think about home, what I think about is where my parents raised me, where I was born, the village I went to school, the town, the city. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, but what you are saying is true. It's not GPS. It shouldn't be like that.
It's not a home. More like it's your like roots. It's where you from. But I don't think we feel home there. It's like, I don't know. For me, like we return to our like old school where we were. Learning like to the school, not our kids, but
no, like as kids where we went to
kids, when we went to school. When you come there, like after many years, you see it like, and you are big, and everything is small for you, because you were you were little and everything were big
and now
and
big.
important and serious, and now you see it's just like it's rusty, it's small, and you look at this, wow, I grow big, I remember, but you don't want to stay there,
anymore,
because you outgrow it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it is where you're from, yes, and you cannot forget where you're from. Never. You should know and learn about it always, to know yourself better, which is the most important in life. But live there. Your home can be anywhere you're happy, right? You're happy at. Like for me, it's completely home here. Like-minded people, great people around me. This is it, and the ideas of understanding each other, no aggression, but working it all with your mind and politics discussions, to find the compromises, to support all type of different people, because people are so different and we should learn not fight each other. Like, it's the worst thing possible.
Yeah.
It's primeval,
Yeah.
And here I love it. And Lithuania knows what Russia is, because they were invaded and they had the terror here, and they brought like trains and trains and trains with people to Gulag.
Yeah.
Where they died mostly, like, so they know what Russia is. This is why they are not happy with Russian symbolic around Putin there. They put all the monuments of when they came to save. They always came to save. But
why do they always say they come to save? Does that make them look like superior or legit or good or like generous? I don't know what it is in this case.
It's just, I don't know, just reverse, completely reverse everything. Lies is truth, truth is lies, and you can't understand. It's just absurd.
Yeah, it's a good thing that you are exposed, so at least you know for yourself. You've been out there, you see what is good and what is bad. How has life in Lithuania been like for you? Has it felt safe, or like you just felt like you have to stay silent here, like just hiding here, being silent?
Never. I paid a price so big to not be in silent. Never in my life. So yeah, I say what I want always, and if I don't like something here now, I don't think I have a right to speak against something here yet, because it's their problem and I'm still new here. I'm only for 2 years here.
Oh.
Yeah, and I still comparing, you know.
And the difference is massive.
It's so massive that I'm so happy still. Like it's like romance is going for this city, for this place, for these people. They are intelligent, they are quiet, they're small. Like, stay small.
And they are minding their business.
Yeah, in today's world, you don't have to invade. Like, why
do you need the whole world for?
Yeah.
People live their lives.
Like Germany doesn't want to invade France because you can go in Germany, leave your house, go to the cafe in France, drink coffee with French people, and go 10 meters and you already in Germany. We had before, we had something like this with Ukraine, with Belarus, the former republics of Soviet Union, republics, but it was the imperium that took all these republics. So it's colonization. It's like Western colonization of Africa, but not distanced, but around it. Like it expands and grows. Like, why in today's world you should be big? Because the whole world is open. Like,
there's no point for it.
Yes, to make like one TV, you need like 5 countries. Like, they made some details there,
You can get
and
everything.
the whole world, like to shoot one Hollywood movie. You have in India, China, Australia, like, and people from around the world work together. Scientists looking for the cure from cancer, like from the all countries.
People just come together and do things. And
the whole world is open. It's already old, like, to have borders. I respect borders of Lithuania, and especially now. And
especially now.
Yes, and especially when people are afraid here, like because they know they are next.
Yeah.
This is why they support so hard Ukraine. And Lithuania gave, if we count percentually, percentually help of money and weapons. Lithuania gave more than whole world.
Oh, even though they are very small.
It's like 61 some
Ooh.
percent like of, so they have the biggest share in the world that they gave to support Ukraine, and they help people like me. They hide us. They have the special politics. They don't welcome Russian tourists no more, like many countries around. Like no, but they help people who are in real danger. Like I know these people who every day they try to save people from there. Many people like
Like people here in Lithuania try to save people from Russia.
Yeah, my good friend here, Filipenzo, he's an artist, painter, street artist. So he created a work in Moscow when the war started. Израсилование, it's called. Hard to. It's like he puts together word Russia and rape, like Russia rape. Hard. It's a play of words.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they brought him to jail. He said then he went out. Then he came again for him to put him in jail, like for real. They searched his place. They broke his arm, took his passport, and then they see the time, and it was Friday. And they are like, okay, you stay, but after weekend you go to jail.
But would I stay?
Yeah, and so they literally gave him chance to run.
Yeah.
So he, without documents, with the broken arm, he ran somewhere, and people from here, like Lithuanian people, made this operation to took him here. And a lot of people like this, like my friends, or my friends Pussy Riot. Did you hear this like punk group? You should Google, like everybody. Madonna supported, Sting supported them when they were in jail. They performed in the biggest church in Russia. They performed like punk pray, they call it, and then they were against the marriage of church and military, because church in Russia, it's crazy too right now, because it supports killing. Like so it's not a church. It's like
it's not church anymore.
And they performed it to show it, and they took them to jail, and they were there like. I don't remember, already like 6 years. The whole world were supporting. Madonna came in her shows with the t-shirt on and all the stars. That guy Pinkman from Breaking Bad, like Pussy Riot, everybody. So they are here, my friends.
Oh, they're also
my
here
good
in
friends.
Lithuania.
Yeah, it's a big group they have. Some of them are here. Yeah,
Okay.
Some of them perform. Sold out concerts last week in USA, Washington Lincoln Center.
Oh,
It's like Washington,
huge.
it's the capital of USA, sold out. they performed there. Yeah. So we know we don't joke like real Russians or free Russians. I don't know how to call us, like normal Russians.
Yeah, normal ones, of course. Yeah.
We do our things. Yeah. we're getting stronger, and we're so thankful for people who
Open their arms and like
who
welcome you.
Let us
Yeah.
be. Yeah, I'm full of respect.
Yeah, I hope that one day we are able to, those people that are brainwashed, I wish one day they come to their senses, just like you guys, and like save your country once again.
Actually, I don't know. It's a choice of grown people.
I don't
so
think it's a choice.
I-
To some extent, I don't think it's a choice because, like you said before, if you have grown up just watching this news and like it's like whatever you are seeing in the news is like we are saving you, we are trying to save them, and they don't want to be saved. At some point, you will feel like it's actually true. So for some reason, unless the person travels out and then sees the world for themselves.
I really hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Really. If only few people start to think a little, like listening to my songs, it's the biggest accomplishment for me in the world. So I will do it. I try.
But they are trying to silence you, so in Russia.
No way. Yeah, they can do whatever with me when I'm not there. They can do whatever with me there.
Yeah.
And already, like, kill me already there. Like, stop all this bullshit. Like crazy.
Yeah, it's it. What is the one small thing you appreciate here in Lithuania so much that you never really paid attention to when you were in Moscow?
I think it's the same. It's the symbols.
The symbols.
It's the symbols of freedom, you know? Yeah, those. Do you know the Sakura garden there?
What do I know?
It's
What is it about?
Sakura. It's,
Sakura. I've heard of it before, but I don't know too much about it.
Japanese garden.
I definitely heard about it.
Where the Japanese ambassador, when Hitler was here, he was an ambassador of, he represented Japan here, the ambassador, and he saved the lives of 4,000 or 6,000 of Jewish people, because they killed almost all Jewish people here.
During Hitler days.
Yeah, and this Japanese ambassador, he saved, like, using his place, his connections, he was saving people. Okay. And then he left the garden here. And there's a time in a year, spring, where it
the flowers had blossomed.
Yeah, and it's very beautiful, this garden, and their monument in his name of a person who were saving people against the war. This is what I'm talking about those symbols of freedom, democracy, friendship with people, like the real values. Not the, like, today is a big day for our nation, when the whole world won against Hitler. It's yesterday's May 8th. It's the day of end of Nazism in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, but Russia made their own day, May 9th. And they, like, with all the propaganda, they married those two, like they continue the same war, but against the whole world now. Like, everybody Nazi around them, and they show all their missiles and everything, like power, we kill. All the monuments they have with weapons like this. And here is totally opposite. Like, love, this square of Europe, they have the monument with doves of peace everywhere. So I am talking about these symbols, you know, because it's important. It makes the atmosphere, you know, the whole mood, the whole vibe for people.
Well, like this is crazy, you know. Like personally, when I'm walking out there, I don't even pay attention to these things because, like in Ghana, we never really had to go through these kind of things aside the slavery, whatever. And then when I came here, it was so peaceful. It's still very peaceful. So I never really pay attention to these things. So yeah.
I have my great friend with whom I made this album here. He's a great music engineer, and he's noble Lithuanian, and he knows history of his town very good. So I really invite you to walk with him, and he will talk in English the history of places, why and where.
Yeah.
I really invite you, really recommend. Maybe let's go like little company together.
Yeah, that would be nice.
So interesting. And I really want to know about Ghana more. And it's what I love. The world is so rich of people, of cultures.
Yeah. Honestly, in Ghana, like I don't know if you know, but then Ghana is very peaceful, and like we've never really had to feel any form of oppression. Of course, we had our leaders and we had our problems, but to the extent of like leaders just using their subjects as weapons and for their own personal gains, we've never really had something like this. So for me, like it's what you like, the experience you have had and what Russians are going through right now, and the way you explain it's like Putin is just using people. He doesn't care about. For me, it's really insane. I can't even begin to imagine it.
Because it is insane.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because usually, I mean,
I'm so happy for Ghanaians. I don't know many Ghanaians probably, but you feels like free person.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
really well, and
we are like
great.
that. We are like that.
Yes.
We are too free.
And me too. And it's hard to live there.
Yeah,
with
if
the
you
people,
have such a
like,
personality, of course. Yeah. So you said you lived in Congo for some time to start a business.
Because you know Africa. Yeah. 17 years a Russian guy came there with some grants. I don't know. I have like 15 grand maybe.
He was going to start
back then. Yeah. And
but I mean, it's still possible. You could have done it. I mean,
we came to conquer the world. Like,
Did you go solely because of business or like love?
Of course not.
Are you sure it's not love?
Yeah,
love makes people do things.
It is love. It was and it is. We good. And we were together like for many years, like 8 years.
Oh, that's cool. Long time.
It was the first marriage.
Okay.
And it was a little, you know, when you don't know who you are, like, and it was in and out always.
And you were still like, very young too.
Yeah, we were like teenagers. It was a little. Yeah, but we were married. Yeah, I'm a strange guy because like I'm 48, and I was married 3 times, and for some it maybe looked like I'm a how you call it, like easy going from woman to woman, like something like it. But actually, I had literally like 3 loves in 48 years, 3 big like real relationships, and it were 3 my wives. So 3 relationships for 48 years. I think it's very like humble, monogamic, like. No cheating, not going from bed to bed from one to another.
I'm sure you've thought through this. The fact that you just sat here and brought up this word, like this wording together to make a phrase, or even a sentence. Humble monogamy. Are you kidding right now?
Polygamy. I might polygamy.
Oh,
You got me. Cut it out. Cut it out. No.
Keep it.
No. I'm very.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Okay.
No cheating. Very dedicated. And of course, I planned it to be the whole life, but life is like
it is what it is. I mean,
different.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we just decided it better.
go
Like
your separate ways.
my second wife, Ira, we were together like lived like husband and wife for 13 years.
13 years.
Yeah, we have our boy, like my beloved son. And then like 3 years more, I was close, and we were thinking like, is it better for us to be separate or so? We decided it's just better, you know. Sometimes people grow, and sometimes they grow like a little different. We just decided it better for us both, so it happens. Yeah, and it's.
I don't know why I find it so funny that you're explaining this, but okay.
Yeah, sorry. All those new terms, you know, polymoly.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
my third wife is Black American.
Oh,
Yeah, so I have a story with black people like my whole life.
Really?
But, like a lot,
like
a lot
already
of,
two
a lot
people.
of friends. Yeah.
Two wives of yours were blacks. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Apparently you're into.
And my like first commercial success in Russia, we have a duo with my guy and Pans, who's from Guinea-Bissau.
Oh.
Yeah. So I know all his like friends, family, like we're like brothers. I have tattoo of our group here, like. So, you know, after living in Africa, a lot of big African community in Russia, Nigerian, Guinea-Bissau, most Cameroon, like Central Africa. I didn't know a lot of people from Ghana, but probably
Now you know one.
Not the and I'm happy. And I'm happy. You represent Ghana really great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. These two things, like, you kind of connected your album to Star Wars.
Yes.
Okay.
And they like play my game, you know. So they have like my album is A New Hope, and the next movie in this franchise were Empire Strikes Back. So Empire Strikes Back 3 days or 2 days after my album release, they burned my door. Like, and I'm like, it's sooner than I expected. Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. Way too soon. Do you feel like you are still being watched, even though you are no longer in Russia? From here in Lithuania, are you still being watched?
At least my like public appearances. So don't be afraid for yourself.
Actually, I'm already beginning to get scared.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, of course.
We have free Russian people more important than me. So my line is long until they come to me. Yeah, we have a lot of time.
Do you ever feel worried that something worse could happen? Like maybe to you or to the people you love?
Sure, it's really not this calm in the world right now. Like everybody like frighten each other with nuclear weapons. Like now it goes India and Pakistan. Now it started. We have North Korea.
Yeah.
They friends with Putin, who frightens all the world with all this. So of course it's a little like
Scary, and it bothers you a little.
it's very fragile world right now we're living in. Yeah, so it's like refreshing, not in a good way or not, but what can we do? Like,
Yeah, that's your situation right now. So
it's like, it's like let's live every day to the fullest.
yeah, as though it was your last. Yeah, yeah. As an artist, do you feel you are more dangerous than an activist? Because like your words carry a lot of message.
I understand your question is really good. Yeah, I really think because it's easier for people to catch people through the catchy song,
Yeah.
than the 1 hour speech of some politicians. But
They
when
may not even listen.
but when they hear the rhythm first, then start to dissect the lyrics, and then the message come to their. Yeah, it happened to me because I fell in love in rap music like so early, and my favorite group is Public Enemy. So a rap group, it's American greatest rap group. So when they call me Public Enemy, like for real, I was like, yeah, hell yeah.
You have achieved something for myself.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, but actually it's crazy. Like we live in the books of history right now, and I never ever in my life planned to be the revolutionary activist or refugee. It was crazy. Like only a few years ago. Like
You
what?
were so free, living your life to the fullest, and all of a sudden things just changed like this for you
yeah.
because of some one man.
Enjoying like being easy partying, all these things. So if someone said to me, I was like shut up.
Yeah, it's not possible. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but now it's happening. So what can we do?
Yeah, this is your reality.
You see, I smile like it's an irony in this. So okay, let it be. I just do what I can, or what I can not doing. What like the whole life I was writing songs, so I do this.
I see. What role do you think music plays in this word is quite difficult for me, but I'm going to try to pronounce it. Authoritarianism. Yeah, great. Yeah. What role do you think music plays in it?
We should be the words of freedom and truth to keep common people from it, from all the tricks of power, of corrupted power. Power is the dangerous thing when a person, like any person, have a ultimate power. Their way of thinking changes.
Absolutely.
Yes, and the longer, the more it changes. Like the further they are from common people, they don't understand, then
And
they
at some
don't
point,
respect.
They begin
the
to feel like
person.
they are God.
They're numbers for them, just numbers. Like, yeah, like few thousand died. Like it's only few thousand. Like they are so apart from the real people, and they have so many tricks to fool people.
Yeah.
With propaganda, with movies, like showing, teaching children in schools, like from the youth, telling them that their power is forever and they should think as comfortable for the authorities. And we should speak truth and keep people from believing them as much as we can.
So you think music plays a big role in this?
For me, yes.
Okay.
For me, yes. To protect people from corrupted power, to make people think critically. Because I have a lot of time to learn, to educate myself, to learn the documents about the history. I don't put it from TV or something. Like, I learn facts, documents. I know a lot of journalists, reporters, like from the front line. Every day I search for the truth. I read philosophy. I thinking about the ways of mankind and why we constantly repeat the same mistakes. I have a lot of time to think about it. That hard-working people doesn't have.
That's a smart way to live, actually. The way you're explaining this, yeah.
So what I found, I put in my lyrics and try to make it as much entertaining as I can.
Yeah.
To not sound preachy or like from above. I'm telling you, fool. No, never. I'm the common people. Like, I'm the part of, like, as much as superstar I always was really grounded, and my real friends never disappeared from my life. Yes, my biggest friend lived in a village house. He was a loader somewhere, and he was my biggest friend. And the same day I talked with movie producers or big TV producers, superstars.
So for you, status doesn't matter at all?
Not at all.
Okay.
Only who, like, what you think, what you believe, how you treat people.
Yeah, it really matters.
Only this. This is why it was so easy for me to leave all the material things, like,
and to pursue what you actually believe in.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So I was watching listening to this podcast yesterday, and the guy was saying that your value as a person, it's your culture, sorry, not values. Culture is actually not the set of values you believe in. It is actually the set of actions you take. So you could have just stayed in Russia and claim, oh, I'm against Putin, and then do nothing about it. But instead, you hate the situation so much that you took the action to leave the country and then come to a place that also hates the situation there. So I really respect this about you. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I'm not too proud, and it's not something that changes the world.
Yeah,
like my, but yeah, I at least I said like nope. Nope.
And I think you've done a lot. You've had the courage to do so much that I think even if I were in your situation, I could never gather the guts to do. So yeah, you've done really well.
I really hope, and I don't want this situation for you ever to decide.
Amen.
Yeah, and I wasn't like thinking it in the words dreams that it will happen
it just
to us, but yeah. So what could I do? Like, I don't blame people who stayed, I don't blame people who left, but for myself I was thinking it was like the measuring, like, should I leave or should I stay with my people, or is it my people, like, because like I don't feel like the part of all of it. And the worst thing, in the big cities like Moscow, like megapolis, like 20 million people in one city, like it's great.
Yeah.
And nothing goes there, and they like everything normal, like nothing happened. Like I watch the same buildings, the same stores in Ukraine, and the bomb dropped there, like, and I go out to the store, the same buildings, and it's like nothing happened there.
They're living their
They
normal
are,
lives.
yeah, like
Yeah.
they don't want to know, and it's like 100 kilometers from here, like people killed, destroyed, like houses. So I couldn't be there. Like it was so wrong for me.
Yeah.
Especially when they shut me up. Like you can't say a word peace in this world, in this country. No more.
It was quite
it
too
wasn't,
much.
yeah, it was not a way. I tried to stay there. All my life I tried to fight
A bland eye.
to make my country better place, and like to break all the stereotypes, because you know stereotypes about the Russians, bad Russians everywhere. So I was happy to talk to people. And from where? From Russia? You? Like
So it feels like you never tried to even turn a blind eye all your life. You only tried to make things right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, until I could. And then when it was impossible, so I left. First I felt like I lost, but then it was the best thing for me.
Yeah. If Putin's regime were to end tomorrow, what is the first song you will perform?
Ooh. False expectations.
False expectations.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
But you never know. Anything can happen.
Easy.
Yes.
Easy.
Yeah.
In history, it's always like one day everything changes, and it happened with our country so many times.
Yeah.
It will be like more likely. It will be like this. What song I should perform? I don't know. So many happy people will be in this world. We will, I don't know, I think I will shout just for a few days and hug my Russian people.
Another question. If you were to face Putin right now, face to face, and you have 30 seconds to say something to him, what would you say to him?
Nothing. What you can say to the wall, or I don't know. I don't know.
Actually, you asked me a very good question. What can you possibly say to the wall? They cannot hear anything. Yeah.
Sure. I would be disgusted. No, I don't want this to see him ever. And it's not very good to wish death for a person.
Yeah.
And I try not to do this, but
think
many people will be happy, like really happy, and a lot of killings will stop like one minute. So it's exactly like a Hitler.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. What keeps you going through this exile, fear, uncertainty? Like, what hasn't been burned inside of you yet? Because of course they claim they burned down your door. I don't even know what that means.
Antidepressants. a little. Good people. Good people. Yeah, friends.
Friend. Okay, so maybe the sense of friendship has not been burned inside of you yet. Like they've not been able to destroy that yet.
We support each other. We know the value of friendship in this situation, and we all exiled. We all called outcasts there, and we value so much. Like one kind word, you just feel the valuation of this simple like kindness. And we help each other. I know so many new people here I found, like actually absolutely new people for me. No sorrow about where I left and people who I left. I always talk online.
Oh, it's possible to do
Nothing
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yet they blocked YouTube. They try to block everything, Facebook they block it. But people have VPN, like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
so it's easy. But they try like really to shut this down. Yeah, and and YouTube's like you can see like my previous videos. It's like millions, like 14 millions, like 3 millions, 5 millions, and now it's like 35,000. But the comments and the love and like the real support from people, it's amazing. Like it's real. It's not they come and listen to you even if it's dangerous for them, or not because it's someone famous from TV, you know, but
The message you are delivering.
the message, yeah, they say thank you, and it means a lot. And from Ukrainian people, like you welcome, they say you welcomed anytime.
Wow.
It's the best things, best feeling. I don't know, I was taught to stand with how to say victim, not the right word, or weak, not like when the strong
The oppressed.
oppress
Yeah,
the small, I don't know, when someone
there is a word.
bullied or oppressed, to stand on the side of weak
yeah.
in this situation.
Yeah, there is the word just keeps escaping.
Who can't fight back, like really against some
The minority.
some thugs,
Yeah.
you know. So I stand with those who are oppressed unjustly always. So of course I took the side of my brothers, like my Ukrainian brothers, like it wasn't a question. And knowing all unfairness of what this regime make to the other sovereign country, like noble, great country.
So, is this what you want the world to remember you of? Is this how you want the world to remember you? Someone who stands with the weak, someone who fights for the poor, those who cannot. Is that how you want the world to remember you?
I don't think about it as any achievements that I should be rewarded for. No.
You are just doing it because it's right.
Plus I learned to live here and now, you know.
In the moment.
Yeah. So I just do the maximum what I can at the moment. This is it. And I do it for like my enjoyment. Like this is my life. I love write good songs. Nothing better than when you know that you write a good song.
Yeah.
Like, oof, it's
the relief.
It's euphoria better than any drug in the world for the creator.
Yeah.
So I'm happy doing this. Before I had like when someone asked me about my like the goal of life, or like for the people, I was saying to be happy, like the main goal. I don't know now, because when tragic this big is happening, like being happy, but I still happy to fight. Like I fight, not with weapon, because I wasn't trained. It's not my thing, but I do what I can best, and it touches people. Few people, many people, doesn't matter. I just do what I love, and I learned to be honest, open, and I know myself finally. Like I'm close to 50, and everything comes together in my mind. You know, I know the values of things in this life, like what's better than all the material achievements is to be happy, is to have wonderful, beautiful, loved ones around you. Like nothing can be better. And this guy there, with small penis, I don't, and all his complexes. It's just because he loves big guns and everything. It says like read the psychology.
Okay.
He will never be happy. He's like or he's happy like a maniac happy.
Maybe he's enjoying this. Like I think the more he kills people, the more happier he is. So
more likely,
because
from psychology
why would he be doing
also only psychopaths become, or sociopaths become
dictators.
Or big politicians, like really, like we have Trump. He's exactly the same. Like yesterday he gave, or a day before, he gave an interview and someone asked, what you regret in your whole career? He's like, he stopped, thinked, I don't regret anything because I never wrong.
How can you never be wrong?
This type of people, psychopaths, they really don't think they ever wrong. They can't look at themselves, or they don't have a shame, mercy, or anything to stop them from their goals.
Exactly.
This is why they successfully in it. They don't think, they don't have guilty conscience or something. They just do and don't look back.
I think you used the right word in one of your answers to the previous questions. Like, I think they see humans as just numbers. Humans as numbers. They don't see humans as humans. That's how come they are able to behave this way. Because if you see a human being as a human being, you feel empathy for them. You feel like, if I were in their shoes, would I be able to, like, Putin is sending people out there, soldiers out there to get themselves killed. Does he ever sit back to wonder, if I were one of these soldiers' family, or even if I were this soldier, would I want to be killed?
He can't put himself in someone's
shoes.
Skin, shoes. I think it's a hell. They live in hell, like actually, and they enjoy it.
Absolutely.
So it's dangerous people around us, and they say it's like 4% of psychopath people among us, so they are everywhere, but not many have this much power, like all the power in the world, so it's a little dangerous for now. But I wanted to say, I'm not sure everything will end well.
We'll see how it
this
goes.
time,
we'll
but we hope, let's live every minute now like we should.
I mean, if you keep doing some bad things, how can things end well for you? Of course not. Let's leave Putin and his stuff. Complete this sentence for me. Being a foreigner in Lithuania has taught me that.
Thankful, respectful, trying to be trying to be helpful as I can at the place where I am now. This is it, and then you will be welcomed everywhere. Like returning to Congo, I started to be a DJ after we lost all our money, and I played national music, African music, Central African music, Dombolo and Zouk.
Oh, guy.
yeah.
You are so interested. You have a lot of things about you.
Yeah. And I wasn't afraid because like whites there have like the status or something.
Yeah.
I was like on every market.
You're just trying to live your life.
With my guys, rappers there, like Congo,
Yeah.
with friends till this day with those guys. Like
Oh.
I was in the poorest like things. Everybody like what? Like they call Mundele.
What is Mundele?
Mundele Madeso is white.
A white person?
No. Beans. Like one bean. So they call whites Mundele Madeso. Mundele.
Andrey, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate this chat.
So they called me there DJ Makaya.
DJ Makaya.
I was like, what's Makaya? Makaya is like the clean sheet of paper, like the guy who doesn't have
any things at all.
Nothing to hide, like clean sheet, like you know, like you get what you see, like so.
Guys,
I like it.
Andrey is not going to leave here today, so I'm just going to end this chat. Right here. I had so much fun talking to you, like for real. You are so interesting, and I really wish. I wish we could chat all evening.
Anytime.
Unfortunately, we have to not make if we make the episode too long, then people will get bored watching.
We have lives outside this podcast too, guys. Sorry.
Guys. So. Guys, thank you so much for sticking until the end. If you enjoyed this chat and you really appreciate Andrey here, you should
sign to my Instagram, YouTube.
We will leave his links in the description of this video.
Facebook, he's
everywhere.
Contact, talk. I'm open. Please comment in Instagram. Because in private messages it's too hard. Sometimes it's a lot of things there. But if you comment, I always find the time and reply to everybody. Thank you for support. Thank you, Princess. It was amazing, and I'm so charmed. Better, I contacted you like, oh, you in Lithuania, it's a fun, like really podcast that's interesting, and you're like, okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
It's a real pleasure having you here today. We should do this again.
Thank you.
Maybe maybe when you are no longer a refugee, or when maybe just a different story when you become.
We will hope for it. For changes.
I feel like you're already almost out of the refugee status.
I'm not a victim.
Of course not.
No. So I'm not a refugee. I live where I love to live and
just having a free life, free spirit.
Be happy where you are. Knowing who you are, or should I say something smart at the end? Something
like... Okay. Guys, thank you, and see you in the next episode. Have you learned how to say goodbye in Lithuanian yet? Oh, maybe it's not.
I know small. Of course, I will say ačiū.
And then maybe Visagaru.
Visagaru, sure.
Bye.